Fly out in 6 hours. Let's get to this. It sounds crazy, but I didn't think we were completely out of it just because the way that game was and the shot making and the star players doing what they did. You just felt like there was more moments to the game if we could just get ourselves back into it. And Spence did a great job reading how they guarded Nikola and the pin downs. The first one, he knocked off his guy for the three. They tried to go under. And then they made an adjustment on the fly to give them credit because they got a veteran team. They tried to switch out on the next one. He screened his own guy, which left him, open for the next one. And all of a sudden, it's a one-possession game just like that. So it was, I always say this because I've been a part of the other side of it. They're going to show this game 20 years from now, and I'll crack open a beer and watch it. There's other ones that I flip on an NBA TV, and I immediately turn the channel. So this was one of those crazy NBA games with two really good teams, top-tier teams. So just proud that we found a way. And to your point, just had enough resolve to not say this game's over. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Let's go home. We just stayed with it.
It was an insane performance from Nikola, and amongst his insane games.
Yeah.
The fact that he has the turnover relative to the assists are low and the efficiency, he doesn't take anything away from the game. Can you talk about the value of that when he's putting in this kind of a monster performance?
Yeah, he still made the right play all the time, even though it's 56, 16, and 15. There were times when they came back at the end of regulation where, it's funny to me, the Dallas game, he makes the pass to Peyton, and then I hear chatter from my friends that he should have shot it. And then tonight he keeps making the right play, And, it's like guys miss shots also tonight, but we won the game. And his stat line's crazy, but I think because his stat line is crazy is the reason being is he makes the right play all the time. And when you do that, I just think your efficiency stays where it's at because in your mind, you're playing with the right flow. You're just making the right play each time. So just proud of him, the way he played and his whole approach to the game. And I'll just keep saying, like, just don't get tired of this. Like it's the best player in the world, man. It's just bottom line. And what he does nightly is it's important to the game of basketball. It's good for sports. And it's good for his head coach. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be up there. And just the shot making at timely, parts of the game when things are getting away from us. And I think the overtime was so interesting. There was just so many possessions because the way they ran out on us to get up 9, the way that we came right back to tie it, and now we're both kind of in this race, scoring the basketball so easy. It's got to be up there. I guess, I've been here for so long. I mean, it's top 5. And I always put them in different categories because playoffs are different. And, a performance in a game 6 or something when someone's game plan for you that many times is always really impressive. But in a regular season game against a team that basically is a playoff opponent that we play, it feels like 25 times a year. This is up there. It's an historic night. And the efficiency, 15 of 21, 4 for 6, 22 of 23, to go along with a 3-to-1 assist ratio and a triple-double is, yeah.
Does it mean anything to you to be 3-0 against the Wolves this year, given just kind of how that matchup has turned the last year and a half?
Yeah, I think so. And I think for both of us over these years, there's been these things we find about each other that have really worked, and they've given each other problems. And I thought years back, we always went into the game feeling good about how we were going to play them. And then there was this year and a half, 2-year period where they just really bothered us with different things they did. Some of those things they went to tonight and they bothered us, but I felt like we were better equipped just through the experiences of playing them so many times to react to it better. Some of the zero coverage, some of the cross matching, trying to make sure that even though Spence is more of a space guy, if Gobert's on him, using him as a screener, keep making it part of the process of the game. So it's always a challenge when you play them. They're one of the best teams in the league. They have been for, these years, and Anthony's he's an unbelievable basketball player. So and Randall's so underrated. So yeah, I think it's just experience, and it's going to teeter totter with these two teams. It's just we know each other so well. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, when he posted him, we wanted to front him to make the ball go towards the basket. The hard thing is, Kobe Bryant was like this, and I can use that name with Anthony Edwards because Anthony's got a chance to be one of those guys you put up there. Once he caught it in rhythm to turn, that's part of his shooting motion, and now you're in trouble. You have to make the ball go towards the basket. And we had talked about if they catch inside the three, we can foul. And I just think when he caught it in rhythm, there's a million things that could go wrong. So it's another really good situation for us to walk through and talk about. The shot was incredible. I thought it was a good contest, but we have to make his route either, down and up. So then Joker can kind of scan where he's going to go. But when he posted, we just allowed the catch, and the guy is so athletic and the way he can step back and create space. So it's not the way I wanted to go. But I will say I don't mind, being blamed for something when I know that shot is so tough. We just have to execute making him have a different route other than just stepping right to his spot. Yeah, they did a good job with just our basic pick and roll. I thought some of the knockoff pick and rolls were really successful, and then they switched it and put the small combination. And so it just allowed us to make sure that Gobert or Randall or Reed had to be part of it. And if they weren't going to switch it, it put Nikola in space to curl. And if they gapped it, which he did the first time, gives him a chance to shoot a three. And then worst case scenario, you got your two best players playing pick and roll, but it's not stationary. It's on the run. It's on the move. And it gives Jamal a chance also to read the defense and say, I'm just going to give you the ball at the nail right now. Like if he has space, so they couldn't front him. So simple actions sometimes are the best when you have a player as good as Nikola and a player as good as Jamal. You just want to get them in space properly where they feel comfortable with the ball. So, fellas, and Jamal 9 for 18 from three. I mean, 35 and 10 again. It's just these two guys have been what they're doing this year is really impressive. And being 22 and 8 through 30, just really proud of the whole group. They've had such a good spirit about them, and tonight really summed it up. Yeah, and Tim is I'll say this, he made, I think, 13 threes the last two games. So he's 3 for 10 tonight. I hope I shoot 10 more. He has to be out there. He spreads the floor. He puts you in a bind. He made a huge one when they made the run the second half early in that half, just to kind of keep us up 8, up 10. Obviously they came back, but yeah, Tim, I don't want to play him 41 minutes, man. This is not what we want to be doing, but this is the situation we're in right now. And through this part of the season, this is who we are right now. And this is who we're going to be. And we got to stay with each other and just find ways to win games. Yeah. Thank you. Merry Christmas.
What's the mindset when you guys go down like a 9-0 run to start overtime? Kind of where's your head at, and what you guys kind of talk about?
I'll just stick with it. Get a bucket, get a stop, get another bucket. And we did just that. It was a really clutch run. I don't think we talk about how clutch Jokić is enough. I may make some big shots throughout my career, but we go to him consistently to get there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Jokić for just always being that guy. Making shots, rebounding. Rebounding, I'd say, is a big one. But our execution has been a lot better, over the course of playing them so much. And that's about it.
Does it mean anything to you to be 3-0 against these guys, or is it really?
I don't really care. Yeah, I mean, he knows how to affect the game in his own way and just being super aggressive. He understands the game, like the time of the game, the flow of the game, where to find the shots, when to guard him as tightly as they are, and just being a winner. He cares about winning and cares about playing hard, and you could feel it. Whether he's missing or making shots, he keeps that same energy, that same aggressiveness. That's all you can ask from somebody. So he's been a true vet for us, and almost a leading scorer some nights.
Most 3-point attempts for you in your career? Most 2 and 9. What is it about this game that needed you to shoot in volume away?
Well, honestly, man, I rolled my ankle in the first quarter. I couldn't really move too much after that, so I did what I could today. That was really it. I couldn't. I mean, I probably could, but it was hurting to just move and turn and cut the way I wanted to. So I was just getting to my shot. I was trying to affect the game as much as I could.
Nikola now has the most points in overtime as a player in NBA history. I want to know your reaction to that number.
That seems about right.
You did that big 4-3 in overtime. Can you just kind of walk me through that play a little bit? I remember you said it was guarding the new Jaden, so they were a little bit smaller, right?
Yeah. I mean, I just told the bench I was gonna shoot a pull up because of the way they're guarding Yoke and then the way he was scoring. They were so focused on him. I don't think I shot like for most of the fourth or in overtime. I was just finding guys, and then I noticed on a couple plays before how they were really paying attention to Yoke, even with those two guys or the guy guarding me, whoever it was, and the guy guarding Yoke. They were just focused on figuring out that navigating the space, and I was able to see something open from the play before, and I knew it was coming, knocked it down.
What I'm trying to think about how to ask after a game like that. What, from an energy level standpoint, you scored 18 points in overtime. It's the most in NBA history, and a lot of the free throws. But to be able to close these games that are so exhausting, to play these games against that, what does that feel to keep up with production throughout the game?
I mean, I think we had a lot of runs during the game and a lot of we kind of lost. Then we have like 10 in the first quarter. We were up 10. Then in the third quarter we were up 15, and then we were down in the 9 in the overtime. I think just stay in the spot and stay in like don't get too high, don't get too low, and just try to control what you can control in those minutes. Just stay kind of composure and just believe in your team and yourself.
What was special like in that timeout? In overtime after you go down by 9, usually 9 in overtime is kind of death sentence.
Yeah, I mean we didn't quit. I think since I'm here, this team never quits, and I always say that, so kind of stupid. But we believed in ourselves, and we made a quick little run, 6 run in like 30 seconds, and then that again gave us life. And we fight, they have we are down, we have injured guys, but we play small probably the most of the game, and it was a tough game, and then it was a fight of whole 50, how many minutes? 53, 50. Yeah.
Well, you guys have had some tough losses to Minnesota the last couple of years. Do you need anything more to just get another win against them as 3-0?
Yeah, I mean, I don't believe in a rival. I don't in a beef, whatever. If there is any, so for me, it's just another game.
Is it 6 with 30 seconds left, 15 with 2 minutes left for you guys in regulation? Knowing sort of the recent history there's the game 7 comeback that they've had, obviously last year in overtime. Is it hard to keep those?
I mean, they're a really tough team to beat. They have some really good players over there, and they don't quit either. we didn't. I think we had opportunity to finish the game. We didn't finish the game in a regulation, and I'm just happy that we found a way to come back in overtime and win the game.
Dick got a shout out Spencer Jones for the screen on your 2 3s in overtime and then being able to adjust to make it a defensive zone. What did you see from Spencer?
Yes. He was really has those two screens were really good, and yeah, I mean just the sacrifice that he's willing to do. Just go out there and he's listening. He's trying to be the best possible version of himself on the floor, and when he's open, he's gonna shoot it, and we trust him. And on the other end, he's guarding probably most of the best players, multiple positions. So he's definitely a big factor of today's victory.
Jamal's never been a player that takes a lot of shots for himself, really, but he's played kind of in the role of the offense. He had 32 shot attempts tonight, a career high in 3-point attempts tonight. But he also had 10 assists.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about this game that kind of requires him to play like that?
Yeah, but you gotta take whatever game gives you. Yes, he shot 18 threes, but he made 9. So that's a good percentage when you think. And I think the team wants him to shoot as soon as he's open. We all think that the ball is gonna go in. So it's I think he played the right way.
What was the biggest thing you came into this year wanting to, just for your game?
I really don't know. Stop talking to referees probably was the biggest for me.
You had to point out though when Ant spiked the ball when you had that down the delay game.
Yes, I mean I'm gonna still talk to them, but not like lose my temper, lose my energy for something that I know it's not gonna change. I can tell him, hey, I can see this, but I'm not gonna lose my temper.
Was that some excitement after they did call the delay game there? What's going through your head just at the end of the game like that you just kind of have that?
It's just a big moment, I think, for us. So just to express my feelings.
Nikola, you seem to have developed community chemistry with him in that fantasy for a while. Wasn't even shooting the ball well tonight, but you still found a way to score. What have you seen from your
Yeah. I mean, he's trying to get better in every possession, and I think that's what I love the team about the most. He's want to be on the right spot in defense. He wants to do the right thing in defense. He wants to take. He wants to be aggressive in offense, what he's supposed to be. So I just like how he's wanting to do the right thing. I mean, he's not scared of it. He's embracing the moment. He's embracing the opportunity. So probably not being scared of put young guys in and put guys that probably not play a lot on the big minutes and in the rotation. I mean, I had a good game, of course, but nothing. I don't know what I'm gonna look back and say. Yeah, really good game. Yeah, it's a little beef that I have at Taco Bell. I'm joking. Pleasure like always, guys.